Michael, an itch that's developing into a rash by the name of Pimp Money, J-Train, and Dirty Money. These guys ain't going away. They're like a mosquito in July. We can't seem to shake these guys. They got another match with my boys, and you know, this ain't my match. I'm not ready to go yet.
From the office of JCW Molson.
Well, John, the history of Molson, the big dog, Jack Molson, formerly Moondog Molson, is well documented.
Well, that's right. The Moondogs were a hell of a JCW tag team champions. And you know what? They broke up. They're no longer together, but that's the way things go, you know?
Well, Molson, of course, was an associate of Ricky O's. He was fired. He was then brought back by Nick Neosi. As you heard him announced from the offices of JCW, this guy's been known to do people's dirty work for him. What the hell, if you find your niche, stick with it.
Well, why not?
From Hoboken, New Jersey, weighing 240 pounds, Devlin.
Who?
Desmond Donovan Devlin. We've seen him here before.
Triple D. Oh, yeah.
And
he's a T-neck boy, right?
I think he's from Hoboken.
Hoboken, okay. Same thing, Michael. Come on, I'm from Long Island. I know.
Well, not really, but regardless, Desmond Donovan
from
Devlin
Vegas.
is certainly going to have
from
his hands
Chicago.
full here.
I'm from many places. I'm like a shadow.
And their opponent, first making his way to the ring, from Catskill, New York, weighing 252 pounds, Wenzel.
Yeah, Wenzel from that hotbed of wrestling, Catskill, New York.
Well, there's, of course, some more history here, John, with Wenzel and Molson, former tag team partners as Moondogs 2000, on opposite sides of the ring. And here comes Wenzel. He is a talented, big, motivated young man.
I know. Scar, Wenzel, whatever his name is. I mean, this guy, you know what? The tag team that these guys had made JCW history, you know what? But hey, they ain't together no more, so hey, what do I care? That doesn't concern me.
And his partner, being accompanied to the ring by Becky Bayless.
Who?
From Queens, New York.
Becky Bayless.
Oh, yes, yes.
75 pounds, Demanto.
Demanto, of course, one of the up-and-comers here in JCW, going to be led to the ring by Becky Bayless. What do you think about that, John?
You know what? I'm sure that Danny spent all his rent money to get Bayless to come to ringside with him. You know, he's not the smartest guy I've ever met in my life. You know what? In fact, I think he's downright stupid. And as I said, he bears a very strong resemblance to Curly from the Three Stooges.
Well, you're kind of right about that. Becky Bayless wearing the biggest shoes I've ever seen.
Look at those shoes. I think he got them from the Herman Munster line. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, those are some big shoes, John. And Danny Demanto, I think it says chicks on his tights.
Yeah, delicious Danny Demanto. I don't think he thinks it's food in the terms of delicious, you know. I think it's food and not food. This is an interesting tag team match, don't you think?
It is, certainly pitting the former Moondogs on opposite sides of the ring. That's gonna be each one of them paired with a young partner.
Like I said, I love those shoes, Mike. I love those shoes. Gotta do a Herman Munster impersonation.
Well, we are underway here. There's the opening bell. It's gonna be the young guys.
Herman, you bum ya?
Devlin and Demanto starting it off. Tie up here in the middle of the ring. As Becky Bayless cheers on her man, Danny Demanto.
It says, chicks dig me.
Right.
I'm sorry if I gotta laugh at that. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I hear you. And there's a slap there by Devlin. Reversal here by Demanto. Big clothesline. Devlin ducks underneath. And, oh, I think he caught him with a, I don't know if that was a low blow or not. And look at that. I'll tell you, John, Danny Demanto is agile for a big guy.
Well, there you
and
go.
Here's a cover early. He gets a 2 count.
Yeah, he's
That's
very
about
fast.
it.
You should see how fast he was at Chuck E. Cheese last week. Real fast.
And he's been known to make his way up to the top rope sometimes, too.
You know what? I really should talk to him about that. But you know what? You're right. He's up and coming, you know, and he's making a name for himself with federations in Eastern, on the Eastern Seaboard, and here he is in JCW.
And And to the ropes goes Devlin. Shoulder tackle there, both men down. And Ref Beaker, of course, always a favorite of yours, John.
Oh yeah. You know, young Brian, I tell you, look at this. It's almost like the two old pros are schooling these kids.
Well, I don't know about you. I'd like to see these former partners go at it.
No. Well, yeah, I would like to see them go at it. I don't think they will, though. I think, yeah, well, who knows? You know what?
Well,
but you know
to
what?
this point.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? Just let them fight, because I don't think it's really been settled between the Moondogs. You know what I mean? There was a lot of bad blood after the team broke up. Wenzel, I mean, is it me, Micah? They look bored out there. I mean,
they kind of look bored. Look, you can see Wenzel kind of just staring off into space here. And release German suplex there, right on the back of the neck. Desmond Donovan Devlin was dropped. Demanto cheering for himself a little bit here. And where's he going?
The fat man's gonna fly.
I think the fat man's gonna fly indeed. He goes up to not all the way up.
There you go. I guess it's.
And look at this, and he misses. Misses his mark. Devlin out of the way. You can see Molson holding that hand out, trying to get the tag.
I think the guy at the Pancake House is going to be very unhappy tonight when Danny don't go in and order his usual.
And there's a tag to Molson, and here's one to Wenzel.
Here you go, baby. Here you go.
These two, we've been waiting to see them. We got a little stare down here. As we said, folks, a lot of history between these two men in JCW. And a sign of disrespect there. And whoa! What? John, what the hell? These two former partners are.
They hate each other, Mike. They hate each other. What are they doing?
Well, it looks like they don't like their new partners that much either. And we've got a double team here. These guys are supposed to be opponents tonight. Molson and Wenzel.
No.
Oh! Molson and Wenzel attacking their partners, Devlin and Demanto. This match has been thrown out by Ref Beaker. And what are we going to have here? Devlin shot into a flying shoulder tackle off the rope. And look at this. John, I don't know what we're seeing. Are we seeing a reunion?
No, do not say we're seeing a reunion
of this team.
No. The Moondogs cannot go back together. This can't happen,
John,
Michael.
Obviously, these two are on the same page. This isn't good news for your guys. Molson flies, and here comes Wenzel. Look at the intensity of Wenzel. There goes Danny Demanto.
The referee has stopped the match and declares it a no contest.
Well, the official word is no contest, but the big news here, John. Molson and Wenzel. Are they back together?
They cannot be back together. But they hate each other, Michael. They hate each other.
Apparently not. I thought
they
did too.
Irreconcilable differences. They cannot be back together.
Maybe they did reconcile their differences.
No.
Obviously, they reconciled.
No.
I
can't have
it, John. I don't really hate it. I kind of like to tell you, it looks like your solution's got some competition.
They're not back. Did you say they were back together? They haven't said anything. So they beat up some young guys. That happens every time back where I come from. This is not. Don't start rumors that the Moondogs are back together. Don't start rumors.
We're going to have to find out more. There's no question they were on the same page. There's also no question they're not done yet. Look at this. Molson continuing to unload on Danny Demanto.
No. Wenzel, hit him! Hit him, Wenzel, hit him!
I don't think it's going to happen, John.
Hit Molson hates you. What are you doing?
The tag team landscape has just gotten a lot more interesting.
Molson hit Wenzel. Wenzel hit Molson. Hit Molson. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hit Molson. What's going on? Molson hit Wenzel. What's going on?
I think you're going to have to accept this one, John.
I'm not accepting anything.
We're here waiting for Molson and Wenzel to come out to see what's going on. They just beat their partners up together. They haven't been together for years. We're going to see what's going on right now. Last year, pro wrestling has missed one thing. And that one thing is me and this big bastard beating everyone's ass. We have driven team after team out of JCW, and they know who they are. People like the Solution, they have no competition. And frankly, there's some people in this company that just needs their asses kicked. And you know what? I think it's time that these